All right. Shall I start then?
Yeah, I guess. So the first question was to tell us something about the HSNR campus. On the HSNR campus, there are a lot of possibilities for students regarding different activities or studying. So there are different activities organized by the FSR, which is the representative
of us, the students.
Yeah.
So there you can really like us reach out to, and like they organize like parties or events. So it's really fun, and you really get to meet a lot of people due to these activities there.
But there are also a lot of study possibilities with study rooms on the campus, as well as the library where you can really study in quiet circumstances. And so there are really a lot of possibilities for students on the HSNR campus.
And it's all really like central, so you don't have to like walk far distances. You can really just like had your class and then you maybe go to the study room afterwards. Like it's just across, so it's really neat to go there. Then yeah.
So the next question was about telling you something about Mönchengladbach city.
So Mönchengladbach, the city life, it's not like the biggest city you might know or think of, but it's pretty neat because it still has everything that you need really. So like there's a nightlife, you can go out if you want to, but there, you can do like lots of stuff, go to like sports clubs also. Like for me, for example me, I started doing sports here also. You can also do them on campus, so there are opportunities, and it's just pretty neat that you kind of sort of know the city after a while, like you know where you could go or where you kind of where the good spots are. Like it's not too big, and if you get tired, it's like you can easily just go somewhere else and come back, because like this like fastly becomes your hometown.
Yeah, especially with the bus transfers, it's really easy to get around, really fast and really convenient. So you really get around really fast and convenient. It's really nice. Yeah. So the next question was, why should international students come to us rather than to a big city such as Munich or Berlin? So yeah, why should they?
So like I kind of started talking about like it's more personal. It's more like you feel more like you know where you're at. Like it might be fun to like go to like bigger cities, but like you never really get to know that place. Like you can be certain that you don't meet people twice. Like if you walk down the streets, like who are you supposed to meet twice if they're not your neighbor? And here my experience was like that you, after a couple months, you sort of recognize people, and for me that's really fun, because like especially when you move like to a city newly, like you don't know people, but like you start to talk to people, like meet them at the grocery store, and it's just really nice. And it's also more quiet, so if you feel like you want to like have more going on, like you can always like do weekend trip or like a day trip to another city, enjoy that day there, and then go back to like Mönchengladbach, where also a lot of stuff happens, but it's not too crowded, it's not too like touristic, so you don't have like groups and groups of people just walking down the streets. Like it's way more like it feels like a home sort of, and not like a place that you're just visiting and then not go there again, really.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't particularly give you the big city vibe, but you can get everything you need. And if you want the big city vibe, you can always travel fast to Düsseldorf or another city nearby. That's really easy and convenient.
And also the rent is not as high as in like cities as Berlin, which is also really convenient if you like just spend time abroad for like a year or something, or if you may feel like it's really neat that you got like have the ability to afford it.
Yes, definitely. So the next question would be, what kind of contact do you have with the professors or the teaching staff? And this question is really easy to answer. There's a lot of contact with the teaching staff. There's high interactive study lessons in which we really talk with the professors and get feedback about our answers and really have the chance to participate actively in the lectures.
Yeah, so like you really feel heard. Like for us, like especially since we just started, also like we just started a year ago, so for us it's not as far like away. We sort of have that feeling also, or I had that feeling like not too long ago. And for me, I felt really welcome. So like sometimes after lectures you had like personal conversations with them that were really fun, you know. It's just like you feel like you can sort of get to know these people also, like not too personal. it's just silly lectures, but like you don't feel like they are like just coming in, leaving again, and there's nothing happening, or you can have nothing to say. Like we also got asked to like sort of give feedback on the classes, like how it's going, and like if there was a question or concern, you were always able to raise it, or you are always able to raise it and talk about it. So it's pretty neat, yeah.
So in regards to the last questions, why did you choose to come to the HSNR? My answer is pretty simple. I chose to come to the HSNR because the study program of sales and marketing really fit very well to my prior work experience, because I worked in the industry and really found that this study program really fit every aspect I liked to improve at. So therefore my decision was really easy to move to the HSNR.
So for me, I didn't have any work experience before. For me, it was a pure interest in studying in English, because it's really unique that you can just do that here. Like it's new, and it's really fun, because like this is really what interest for me lays in. Like it's really useful like later on, because like you study in English. Yeah. Like people love that. Like you can. It's really useful. It's really helpful, and like this was really my major point in coming here, because like this is really unique and helps you a lot in your future life.
Yeah, also the fact that it's the first study program which really combines sales and marketing in one big program is really beneficial for our future work life. So that's really one big point of deciding that we wanted to study here.
Yeah, so the program itself was convincing enough, definitely.
Yeah. So the last question for today focuses on what field of work one could work in after this study program. And for me personally, it's definitely the project management field as well as the sales field, because I currently am working in that field and I really enjoy that. And the study program really showed me the important aspects about the work field of sales and project management, and I really started to enjoy everything about that. So that's really the work field I want to get into later.
Yeah, and for me, I cover more the marketing aspect for my wishes for the future. So I would really like to go into marketing management, and because like I sort of also do like a student working job right now, where I got to also experience and also use the knowledge that I earned already from the study program, and enjoy it also a lot. So there's definitely a lot of opportunities one could choose from. Yeah.
I guess.